Another interesting edition of the Market Opening Gong, where we bring you developments in the market. This edition captures the market performance for Thursday, August 1st, 2019. From the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the all-share index closed at 27,748.46 basis points with a market capitalization of 13.522 trillion naira, meaning it appreciated by 0.11%. Equity markets resumed uptrend as NSE-ASI recorded 0.11% gain amid decreased volume turnover as market sentiment closed positive while market breadth closed negative. The Nigerian bourse kicked off the new month on a positive note, rising 11 basis points in a low-activity session. After a mixed earnings season with mild reactions to the results, the ASI opened the week in the green, while investors gained 14.7 billion in the market. Fitsin, Berger and Nascon were top gainers, while Eterna, NCR and Forte Oil were among the top losers. Zenith Bank, United Bank for Africa and WAPCO were the top players in terms of trade volumes. For the FMDQ OTC exchange, the debt market size closed at 32.38 trillion naira, while the NFX rate closed at 362 naira 42 kobo to a dollar. Also, the I&E FX rate opened at 362 naira 3 kobo and closed at 362 naira 23 kobo to a dollar. Looking at the NASD OTC market, the unlisted share index closed at 717.60 basis points with a market capitalization of 515.55 billion naira. Volume of shares traded was 416,337 and the value traded 12.446 million naira in 24 deals executed. You can also check the Nigerian economic indices on the dashboard displaying on the screen. Major highlights for the day. For highlights from yesterday, the Federal Reserve of the United States of America lowered interest rates for the first time since the Great Recession in 2008 to help stave off the possibility of an economic downturn. Policymakers, led by Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, voted 8-2 in favor of a small cut in the federal funds rate and recommitted to their promise to act as appropriate to sustain the country's longest economic expansion in history. Interest rates, which affects the cost of borrowing for credit cards and mortgages, are now set to hover between 2% and 2.25%. This decision will have implications on the emerging and frontier markets. Also, recently, Persia Web TV engaged Mr. Wale Olusi, head of research, United Capital, on the recent economic and market report titled A Treasure in the Mire. The report gives insights into key developments that will shape the Nigerian economy and financial markets in the second half of year 2019.
The real challenges for, the largest global institutions when it comes to economic policy in Nigeria has always been the fact that the framework with which we have been managing this economy in the last 4 years are too weak for us to get the kind of growth or economic development that we want. Why are we growing 2% for like 6 to 8 quarters now? And why is inflation rate finding it difficult to drop below 11%? Why is, although we are growing marginally, but unemployment is increasing every year? It's because government has refused to tackle the real challenges to revenue.
On our watch list, it is a new month, and here are some of the key developments we will be following in August. The inauguration of the second-term cabinet of President Muhammadu Buhari, and who will get the following portfolios: finance, budget and national planning, industries, trade and investment, and petroleum resources. The second quarter Capital Market Committee meeting, which is scheduled for the second week in next month. We will continue our updates on key developments to watch in August in our next edition. And that will be all for this edition of the Market Opening Gong. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. You can also follow our social media platforms shown on the screen for further updates on our market reports. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching and do have a wonderful day.